Let's see it.
Charlie Bahama Show. Charlie Bahama Show. Charlie Bahama Show. Charlie Bahama Show. Charlie Bahama Show.
It's the Charlie Bahama Show. Yeah.
Hey, it's your boy Charlie Bahama. Welcome to the Charlie Bahama Show today. And we are on the set of the Goombay kids, okay? They're filming in the back there, all right? So we'll talk to some of the producers and the director, Maria Govan, on this episode of Charlie Bahama, okay? So this is amazing. We're here at Jaws Beach on the set. And actually with the Goombay kids, this season I'll be in it again. I was in it last season and I was just so good. They wanted me back again. But we also have the folks over at Shakespeare in Paradise. We're going to talk to them, and they're going to be over there at the Philip Burrows Theater, okay? Because Philip is doing such amazing theater here. They named the theater after him, okay? So we're going to talk to them about their new season of Shakespeare in Paradise. So this show is all going to be about Bahamian TV, Bahamian theater, because you know this whole season we've been doing Bahamian musicians, Bahamian filmmakers, also Bahamian artists. So today, Bahamian TV and the theater. So come on back, Charlie Bahama. The Charlie Bahama Show is brought to you by KFC. Ignite your senses with the exciting flavors of KFC. And brought to you by Superwash, where they washes you, dries you, presses you 24/7. And the Family Islands of the Bahamas, where Bahamas residents can fly free to the Family Islands with the 2 Fly Free promotion. Just go to bahamasresidents.com for more information. And your Bahamian Connection VIP Sean at Toyota of Hollywood. The Charlie Bahama Show will be right back. Keep up with all things Charlie Bahama by following Charlie Bahama on all our social media pages. Get behind the scenes access to Bahamian and international celebrities, along with travel info, tips, photography, and video. Like, share, and follow Charlie Bahama on all social media platforms. And subscribe to our Charlie Bahama YouTube page to catch up on all past episodes and bonus clips. You can also go to charliebahama.com anytime. We always keep the lights on. The Charlie Bahama Show. All that same flair with a little less hair.
Yeah.
I always find new ways to connect. Even with those friends that are very, very far away. It doesn't matter who you are. What matters is sharing. Because sharing a bucket with friends tastes finger-licking good.
Hey, it's your boy Charlie Bahama here at Superwash. And you know how Superwash always have the latest and greatest model of washer and dryer? Well, they thought it's about time they get the latest supermodel as well.
Hey, wait a minute, Mr. Charlie Banana.
Just because Superwash always changing and upgrading their machines, I mean they gotta change those spokesmen.
They got the newest washer and dryer, and they always upgrading all their locations.
And these 2 models, they ain't gotta change. Superwash, they washes you, cleans you, presses you 24/7.
Hey, welcome back to the Charlie Bahama Show, and I am here with a wonderful friend, a longtime filmmaker. Together, we've done films, in our own separate lane. Last week, we had the filmmaker show, where we highlighted all the filmmakers. We spoke about you. We couldn't get you on, but now we have you because you were busy doing now TV.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is Maria Govan, for those who don't know, and Maria's, one of our wonderful Bahamian filmmakers, and your career is just really, from Rain, which, was that your first, Rain?
Rain was actually, my first narrative, feature-length film, and I had done docs for about 10 years prior to Rain. So I started in documentary, and that was the first thing I wrote and directed and produced, yeah.
So from narrative to documentaries, what would be the more difficult, do you think it is? What was that challenge from going from
doc to narrative? I mean, documentary, I learned filmmaking, making docs. I shot my own stuff. I edited my own stuff. I did everything kind of typically with one other person, whether it was Erica Robinson at the time or Kareem Mortimer, and I did a ton of work together for about a decade. And it just helped me to build story, right? Because docs require the same arcs as a narrative. But my dream was always to do scripted. So I felt like docs gave me 10 years of filling me up in the Bahamas and material and learning about our country and being intimate with this place in a different way. And from that place, I was able to write the story Rain, which was inspired actually by a documentary I made about HIV and AIDS in the Bahamas. So, and narrative's so different, right?
Yeah.
Docs take, in some ways, I find they both have their challenges. Docs can take longer in the editing, whereas narratives can take longer in the fullness and the scope of them, require a lot more money. Narrative films require a ton of budget, whereas a doc you can make for very little. So it's, there's give and takes to all of it. It's all really valuable, and I love both.
Yeah. And you've gone off, you've done TV, you've directed TV internationally, but now you're back here and you're directing this wonderful Goombay Kids, which is, is just really taken off here in the Bahamas and, this season now around the world. So how excited are you to be working with these kids?
I love it. This show is fantastic. I love our crew and our cast. The kids are great. The Central Three are amazing. Professional, know their lines, can improvise on the fly. They're fantastic. It's just fun. I mean, we're in this beautiful place filming. I'm thrilled, man, Charlie. This is really this is a dream every time. I'm my best self when I'm working. That's the truth.
Yeah.
I'm the best version of myself. Yeah, so I'm very grateful.
Well, fantastic. I mean, I've been on this show before in the past, so you're directing, right? The whole series?
I am directing this season, yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, I'm in it, so Sunday.
Oh, yay, I'm directing you. That's so...
Yeah. So right now I better take my licks on her because, come Sunday, it's all going to be the way on me.
Exactly.
But see how kind I am to you? I just use this interview to butter you up.
Yeah, exactly. That's perfect. We'll be good, man. This is going to be fun. I can't wait. I didn't know that. It didn't click that I was working with you Sunday. That's great. Yeah. That's awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much. And please come and check out Goombay Kids.
Oh, no. We're gonna have Stephanie on, and, she is the businesswoman. She knows her stuff.
That's
so,
right. She's amazing.
She's amazing. So she will tell you exactly where you can see it, how you can see it, and all that.
All that good stuff.
But Maria, I'm so happy to have you on the show and
Charlie.
and promote you because you've done really well in the film industry for the Bahamas and in the Bahamas and around the world. So congrats to you. And Goombay Kids is just another stepping stone up for you.
Yeah, man. Thank you. It's great to be here. Yeah, I appreciate it. Take care, guys.
More Charlie Bahama right after this. If you want more Charlie Bahama, go to any of our social media pages or subscribe to the Charlie Bahama YouTube page. Hey, it's your boy Charlie Bahama here at Superwash. And you know how Superwash always have the latest and greatest model of washer and dryer? Well, they thought it's about time they get the latest supermodel as well.
Hey, wait a minute, Mr. Charlie Banana.
Just because Superwash always changing and upgrading their machines, mean they gotta change those spokesman.
They got the newest washer and dryer, and they're always upgrading all their locations.
And these two models, they ain't gotta change. Superwash, they wash you, cleans you, process you 24/7.
Hey, welcome back to the Charlie Bahama Show. And now we are here with the creator, producer, the everything woman, Stephanie, who you've been on my show so much. I think you've been on my show more than I have. But that's because, but she deserves to be. The VIP. In fact, she lets me come on my show.
Absolutely.
But no, it's only because she is always doing something. That's why she's on the show. The Goombay Kids have just grown and grown and grown and grown and grown. And then we have the actress extraordinaire, Leah, but you are
Mama Dilo. I am Mama Dilo, storyteller.
Okay, and I think Leah gets right into her character so much, so it's not Leah. I won't be calling you that for about a week or so, or 2 weeks. I'll be just calling you Mama Dilo, right?
Thank you, a method actor. We're method acting.
But now it is, I think the character has grown from the beginning, don't you?
I think, to me, Mama Dilo has always been Mama Dilo, but yes, we get more of her stories, we get more of her relationship with the kids. So yeah, the storyline has grown a bit.
I mean, look at this
Oh
makeup.
yes, I feel fabulous. You can't tell me nothing. I love it.
You look fabulous.
Thank you so much.
So I know Stephanie, is like she's on top of everything. So I know that she said you have 2 minutes with
go.
Leah, with
Soon.
Mama Dilo. So you have to go back on set and, with these kids. But before you go, if you could say how is it working with these 3 kids?
It's wonderful working with these 3 children. They are so inspiring. I'm mad jealous at them because I didn't have this when I was their age. But, but I love working with them. They're so pleasant. They're so intelligent and a little bit more professional than I. So that's good.
Yeah.
So anyway, someone has to be professional, right? But yes, I am having a blast, and I miss them so much. Like, I've grown. It's been what, 3 years now.
Yeah.
I've grown to know them, and yeah, I love it.
Well, you'll be going to their proms and their weddings.
I hope so.
Now go on set, do your thing, do your Mama Delo thing.
See you later. Thank you. Bye, Charlie.
All right, now Steph, you come in here now because you are, like I said, I really respect you because you have taken this, and I produce a show too. But this is grown to be huge. I mean, this is like a Hollywood set in the Bahamas. You really have done an amazing job. How did you pull this off? Because we have tons of people. I'm going to show you clips of everything. Tons of people. And now the show is going international. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it's a lot of perseverance, Our industry is growing. The creatives are just learning all the time. We always try to train and have understudies and do the best we can to grow our industry, but the talent is there and the creatives are there and the stories are there, so we just keep pushing. And luckily, people seem to love the show, and it keeps growing beyond our borders, so that's wonderful. And we're filming season 5 right now, so look out for our new season early next year on our TV, and hopefully we'll license that one abroad too. But currently, we have season 1, 2, and 3 that we just got a deal on a platform called Happy Kids. Happy Kids is a certified, quality-controlled kids platform where parents know they can find kid-appropriate content for their kids. So that's really validating for us. And you can tune in to it on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, Android. So now we're accessible to I think it's 16 million active users a month. So it's very exciting for us that people can just tune in and binge watch now.
Wow. That's about 15,999,000 more people than watch Charlie Bahama. I'm just kidding. I'm just serious. No, but that is a great feat because I know what it takes, and and also after I do this, I have to go back and start rehearsing because Stephanie allowed me to be in Goombay Kids as well. Well, my second stint, Rao.
Yes, you are back. We won't
good.
reveal what you are just yet. Very exciting role, though.
I'm an idiot again. That's all.
No,
I was
you're
an idiot.
not. No, you're not. You're bringing comedy and fun. We love it.
Yeah. Well, listen, Stephanie. As always, congratulations in advance because I know this season is going to be bigger. It looks big already. We have such a big, you're lucky seeing a little bit. You don't know what it's about, but you're seeing little teen bits of what's going on in the back there. But I know this season is going to be even more fabulous than the last. So congratulations to you.
Thank you. We're certainly trying. Yeah, you're lucky you got to see Mama Dila's amazing outfit.
Oh, it's amazing.
We don't usually show that before.
See, I got the in now. I have the VIP now, too.
Yeah, I got the exclusive. The first look.
All right, the first look. All right, I know you have to get on the set, too. So more Charlie Bahama right after this. The Charlie Bahama Show is brought to you by KFC. Ignite your senses with the exciting flavors of KFC. And brought to you by Superwash, where they washes you, dries you, presses you 24/7. And the Family Islands of the Bahamas, where Bahamas residents can fly free to the Family Islands with the 2 Fly Free promotion. Just go to bahamasresidents.com for more information. And your Bahamian Connection VIP Sean at Toyota of Hollywood. The Charlie Bahama Show will be right back.
I always find new ways to connect. Even with those friends that are very, very far away. It doesn't matter who you are. What matters is sharing. Because sharing a bucket with friends tastes finger-licking good.
Hey, welcome back to the Charlie Bahama Show. And now we have moved here to the Philip Burrows Theater, and I am here with Nicolette, but I must go over to Philip Burrows, who the theater is named after. But I'm very happy because I'm happy that such a young person in your late 20s that they've actually named a theater after you. Didn't wait for you to croak and be under. But how does it feel to be in a theater named after you?
It's very interesting. I mean, things are happening at the Philip A. Burrows Theater. You keep hearing it, especially during this year of Bahamian plays, I didn't have anything to do with that. That's a decision they made, so it wasn't this ego thing of me going, let's name a theater after me, So, a decision was being made by the board to name the theater next door for Winston Saunders. And during that same period, we also named the space in the back that we hope to eventually build with the James Catlin Amphitheater. And since I designed this and made it happen, I had that vision of it from 1981, but it wasn't until 2014 that we actually put it together and built it. So they figured, yeah, he did it, so let's put a name on it.
Yeah, I did petition for my name on it, but that didn't. That, I guess it must have got lost. I hear about the post office now. You don't get your mail for a couple of years, so it's probably.
But it was like, who is he?
Funny, my mom says the same thing. But anyway, now enough about you. We're here with Nicolette, but we'll come back to you, don't worry. But I want to talk about the Shakespeare in Paradise, because I love this. I mean, we know Shakespeare in the park, in Central Park, and we know Shakespeare, and it's very daunting for me. I mean, like, when I see these actors do Shakespeare, it's like, I have to, kudos to them. I couldn't, I need, when they go, to be or line, I can't even remember that, right? So for them to do that and the other plays you do, it's just amazing. So tell me about Shakespeare in Paradise, the past year we already did, and also what's going to be coming up, because folks out there can, come and see it before the year's over.
So it's interesting you said that, because one of the reasons why we decided to create a Shakespeare festival is exactly that. So that because Bahamian actors, Bahamians were in that same situation, right? Oh, Shakespeare is really scary. And so we thought, let's make it not scary. Let's just make people do Shakespeare, and then they could go and have conversations with anybody, anywhere in the world on the same level and go, oh yes, I was in Titus Andronicus. Or yes, I was in Measure for Measure, or Moment by Moment, as Cookie sometimes calls it. Yeah, so that was part of the reason. And then the other side of Shakespeare in Paradise is we use it as a vehicle to honor not just Shakespeare, but to make Shakespeare relatable to Bahamians and the Bahamian context, but also to honor the region we're from, Bahamian classics, Caribbean classics, African American classics, African classics, which we haven't done yet, but I'm plotting. Yeah, so that's what we do generally in September and October. But this year, for the 50th anniversary, we decided we're going to do an entire year of Bahamian theater. Mm-hmm. And we have done a play a month by a different Bahamian playwright since October 2022, and we will finish in October 2023.
Wow, that's amazing. So people still have a chance to come out and see Shakespeare in Paradise at the Philip Burrows Theater.
Oh, no, you're talking about Philip Burrows Theater. Nico, you might not know this, but Charlie made his Shakespeare in Paradise acting debut in an episode of... Yes. If you remember? You remember him? Yes.
It still brings tears to her eyes.
Yeah, I was crying too.
Oh, but now you guys are like a dynamo team and everything. Like, who does what? Like, who chooses, or is it like you just throw out different plays and like, do you all argue and say, no, I want to do this?
Do we argue? Oh yeah. But the thing about
it's theatrically, right?
Oh no. The thing about
Sometimes it's very theatrical. Sometimes it's doors slamming and screaming.
A drama.
There is a lot of discussion. As a matter of fact, sometimes too much discussion. I can go home and I'm ready to sit down and eat, and Nico wants to talk about the next thing, and I'm like, can we like just take a break? No, but it's a lot of discussion. I normally set the schedule, but we decide together on what's going to happen, and we choose the plays. Pretty much, I'll throw something in the ring, she'll throw something in, and we'll knock it about. We'll talk about it. We don't normally argue about those kinds of things, because we've been doing this. This is our 15th Shakespeare in Paradise. Wow. And, it all started when I was teaching in Canada. We were both teaching in Canada, and I had the opportunity to take my students to see a Shakespeare festival. And Nico went with me and the students. We went to this festival for 4 years running. And we sort of patterned us, it's the Oregon Shakespeare Festival. We sort of patterned Shakespeare in Paradise after that. And it's been, those aren't the things, we argue about minutia.
Yeah, I get it. I understand. I'm all right too. Now, tell us about the next play or plays, just so for folks out there, because there's time for them to see these.
Yeah, totally. So we are coming to the end of the year of Bahamian theater. The last play is going to be in Shakespeare in Paradise proper, so it's going to be in October. And that is going to be You Can Lead a Horse to Water by Winston Saunders. But before that, we're going up in a bang, because we've got the ever popular James Catlin. His play, The Setting Up, that's what we are. We're on the Setting Up set. And that is opening on the 24th of August. And come prepared. You all know James Catlin. Yeah. Y'all know. So this is going to be a riot.
Yeah.
It's James Catlin and Friends meets The Spot, because the director of James Catlin's The Setting Up is Jason Evans, who came up through improv and The Spot. So y'all, it's going to be James Catlin, maybe like you've never seen it before.
Yeah. That's going to be really interesting. And folks can see that, because this show will air before that. So I'm going to put the website underneath so they could go to that and see. They have a chance to see 2 fantastic plays before the season ends. Well, you guys, listen, it's always an honor to have you on the show and, to be in this theater. And Nicolette.
Burrows Theater.
Theater. And then when they do the really big ones, they just did this for play, and then when they do the really big Nicolette, I'm still going to submit my name, all right? My name is still in there. Please, if the mail would just get my letter there, they'll have the Charlie Bahama Theater. Anyway, thank you so much for being on the show. And so, yeah, for sure. And so make sure to come out and see the last 2 for this year of Shakespeare in Paradise, and then get yourself ready for next year as well, all right? More Charlie Bahama right after this. The Charlie Bahama Show is brought to you by KFC. Ignite your senses with the exciting flavors of KFC. And brought to you by Superwash, where they washes you, dries you, presses you 24/7. And the Family Islands of the Bahamas, where Bahamas residents can fly free to the Family Islands with the 2 Fly Free promotion. Just go to bahamasresidents.com for more information. And your Bahamian Connection VIP Sean at Toyota of Hollywood. If you want more Charlie Bahama, go to any of our social media pages or subscribe to the Charlie Bahama YouTube page.
I always find new ways to connect. Even with those friends that are very, very far away. It doesn't matter who you are. What matters is sharing. Because sharing a bucket with friends tastes finger-licking good.
Well, thanks for watching the Charlie Bahama Show tonight. It was fantastic having so many wonderful actors and also TV actors. The theater is so much here in the Bahamas, so please go out and watch and support the Shakespeare in Paradise. And also the Goombay kids and all of the Bahamian, cultural icons you see here, musicians, actors, artists. Go out there and support it, because it makes a better Bahamas in the long run. And also, the tourists love it. So you support it, respect it, and they will also. Now, before I go, I want to say something about the National Association of the Bahamas. This is in Miami, because in South Florida, we have a lot of Bahamians. I'm telling you, must be more Bahamians over there than over here, okay? So if you're in the Miami area, South Florida, you got to check out NAB. That's what they call it for short. And they have their huge gala. Their huge gala is coming October 31st. So if you're in South Florida, go to this gala. It's always so much fun, okay? And if you do business in South Florida, join NAB, okay? I'll put the website underneath so you all could check it out and join it, because it's an amazing thing. Also, Operation Parcake is coming again next year in January, so you want to support that. Spay and neuter your dogs. And I got to say something about this. I am so proud of this. The Baha Men gave me an award, appreciation for all that I've done, because I don't know if you guys realize I did Back to the Island, Gin and Coconut Water, all those videos. Also, a couple of new ones, help with Who Let the Dogs Out and all that. So this goes out to the Baha Men. Thank you so much for this. It means a lot. Look at that. Real wood. See? That's diamonds. So I want to thank Bahama Men for that. And listen, when we're not on the air, go to all our social media, all right? Charlie Bahama, the YouTube page, because then you can see all the past episodes, all right? And we had some, you know, we had the folks from Shakespeare in Paradise on way back when we could only do it via Zoom. So look at those past shows and share them with your friends all around the world. Show them what the Bahamas is up to and what they're doing, all right? So, you know, when you subscribe to the Charlie Bahama YouTube page, it's free, okay? It's free. You're helping spread the word of the Bahamas, and also the Instagram, Charlie Bahama Instagram. Just follow that. Okay, so until next time, we're going to be going to all the out islands. Our next season, we're getting geared up. We're going to all the out islands. We're going to show you a lot of that. And people around the world love that. They love to see all the out islands and, you know, the nooks and crannies. All right, and you Bahamians, go out there too. With the 2 fly free, you can do it. So do it now. All right, till next time, Charlie Bahama.
Charlie Bahama Show. 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 Charlie Bahama